Hello, YouTube. I've got more stupid people trying to make stupid offers on the Speciale.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
If you're new to the channel, my name is Dan, and we are at the Stub, and that Speciale is sold through our dealership. We just sold it, and oh boy, I thought maybe because it's a Ferrari, we wouldn't get quite as many stupid offers online, but I was grossly wrong on that.
You should never underestimate the predictability of stupidity.
It's still not anywhere near as bad as the Lamborghinis, but this one was a new level. We've sold a lot of cars, and the vast majority of them have been Ferraris, and generally speaking, the Ferrari people have been reasonable. I guess once they exceed $500,000, it starts getting nuts. So without further ado, I have stupidity for you.
The stupid person is the most dangerous type of person.
Will you let me rent the car for a day? Sure, $535,000. Man, is this available? Yes, it is. How about a case of beer and a Happy Meal? Why is it always McDonald's food? Just out of curiosity. Can't you do something like a nice burger, like a real restaurant? I'm just saying. Hello, is this available? $150,000. Well, actually, it just says 150. Maybe it was 150 bucks. Yeah, we're just gonna not even respond to that one. This one was confusing. Yes, when can you be here to see it? Isn't it when can... hold on. When can I be here so he can see it? Well, I'm not sure exactly what's going on. I've got an old rotten honey bun, 2 packs of crayons. Yes, you heard that right. 2 packs. And 1 princess sock, not the pair of just 1 sock. Is it a trade? That princess sock sounds pretty tempting. Trade for a 2003 G35 sedan, and it's an offer of a lifetime, brother. And I responded, tempting. Is it available? Yes, it is. $450,000. Appreciate the offer, but that's too low. $480,000. We have a pending offer at $510,000. So it would need to be matching that or beat that, but thank you. Nah, I can't. So the fact that he said, nah, I can't, means to me he probably didn't have the 450, let alone the 480. Just saying. Hi, is this available? $250,000 cash. Yes, it's available. That would be a great down payment. Will you be financing the rest? And crickets. I'll give you $5. By the way, when people start saying stuff like, I'll give you, I just start saying, sure, give it to me. Like, because they're not saying for the car. They're just saying, I'll give you $5. So, okay. Hello, is this available? Yes, it is. What's your payment on the car? We don't, yeah. I don't know if people know how financing works. I've come to conclude that the vast majority of people don't understand that how much a payment is varies greatly based on lots of things. Credit score, down payment, interest rates, how many years you want to finance it, all those sorts of things. If you're just saying how much is the payment, you probably have really crappy credit scores and don't understand how any of that stuff works. So I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say you probably can't or shouldn't buy a Ferrari. I said we don't do in-house financing, but we can refer you to a bank. And crickets. Hey man, I don't have enough to afford this car, but is there any way you can take me for a ride in it? I know this may be weird, but I really want to ride in one and see what it feels like. At least he was being honest, but I was like, we don't do that. Especially on a consignment car, we absolutely would not let someone else just go for a ride in the car. We're not going to drive it unless it's on a test drive. So actually, this was not about this car. This was about the converted car that we already sold. Kind of interesting conversation with this guy because I've been involved with the converted car stuff for pretty much forever. So I kind of have a good idea of what those are going for. Anyway, he was like that he would be a buyer at 125 to 130. We had it listed for 150. And I was like, no thanks, you're welcome to convert one yourself at that price. And this is an extremely high option car with a brand new clutch, carbon brakes, carbon everything, well maintained, and it drives better than most 10,000 mile 430s. And he's like, I understand your thoughts here. I own 6 conversions and bought and sold quite a few more. I hope you get your price. Best of luck. You own 6 conversions. You probably then know that what we're asking is a really reasonable price. I'm like, then you know my price is spot on for retail. He's like, maybe in 21 or 22, my most recent conversions of 430s with 30,000 miles are sub 140. Hope you get your price. Sub 140, okay, 140. You're offering 130 and 125, so you're off quite a ways. But anyway, we sold it for more than 140, so I was like, well, that's not true, and I've sold some recently for more than that, which is true. There's a really weird thing that happens in the used car business, which is people offer all sorts of weird trades. What's really fascinating is if we aren't interested in their trade, people legitimately get offended. So I'm not sure if that's like they're taking it personally or what's going on. But anyway, so this guy offered this abomination of a Corvette. It looks like a Corvette that they tried to make look like sort of a LaFerrari. I don't know. Anyway, he said it's the only one in the world made, and I'm thinking to myself, well, that's because, yeah, no one wants it. So he made an offer to trade that in on the converted car, and I'm like, yeah, I'll have to pass, but thanks. If you want to sell it and then buy the 430, let me know. And he's like, I have a $250,000 car right now. That's how much is being sold for at the moment in Florida, sitting in the middle of the showroom. Now, the interesting thing is, I can put whatever price tag I want on a car. I could say that this is a $250,000 car, but no one's going to buy it for $250,000. So it's not a $250,000 car. I'm saying it's a $250,000 car. That doesn't, by definition, make it a $250,000 car. This, on the other hand, we said, hey, it's a $500,000 car, and it actually was because it sold for more than $500,000. A little bit different. The guy got all butthurt because I passed on it, and he legitimately started trying to defend his car and all sorts of stuff. It just, I don't understand that. I'm sorry that you got butthurt, but I don't want your Corvette abomination. I'm not interested in it. Hey man, best I can do is $4,500 and a 20-piece chicken nugget. Again, with the McDonald's. So another conversation that we had recently, someone got upset because our deposits are non-refundable. I want to explain a few things. The reason they're non-refundable is because if you're going to make us hold the car for a period of time while you get your stuff in order, we're still paying to have that car sit on the floor. It still costs us money, interest, insurance, opportunity cost for other buyers. We're basically telling other people it's sold or going to be sold, so then they go away and we lose that opportunity. That is the cost for you to have us hold that car, is a non-refundable deposit. We also require a deposit to take a test drive. Now the reason is because we've had a lot of people take test drives for fun and they weren't serious buyers. Now a lot of people say, oh, well, other dealerships don't require a deposit to take a test drive and blah, blah. They don't have a YouTube channel with 85,000+ people who know who we are, who want to take advantage of the fact they know what cars we have and whatever. Also, we're small. We only have a few cars and our insurance is extraordinarily expensive. So for someone to take a test drive on our cars costs us a lot of money a year. Someone got very upset that I required a non-refundable deposit after they'd already taken some test drives in cars that we have. And I kind of got to the point where I'm like, you know, I feel like they're just taking drives. They're not actually interested in any of these cars. So I asked them for that, and their response was to say that they're going to just go to another dealership that doesn't have that requirement. And I can't be the person who is allowing everyone to take out the Tom bicycle. Like, it's just, that's not how it works. We have a business to run. $20 and a root beer. Well, at least this is unique. I'm not sure. I'm not a big root beer fan. Best I can do is $3,000. Why would someone say best I can do? I don't understand that one. Best I can do. Well, that's great. That's way off, and so you're obviously not even in the ballpark. Is this still available? Yes, it is. I'm about to get evicted. Do you have $100 to spare? I know I'm a stranger. I don't have a family, and I lost my job trying to be a father. I really, really dislike people soliciting me for money because of their whatever situation online. It's one thing like when you're driving around and someone's homeless and they're panhandling, like I get it, they're homeless, but online, no man, like if you have enough time and energy to go scouring the internet for cars that you can't afford when you lost your job, you have enough time to go look for jobs and try and find ways to make money. I'm not just gonna give it to you because I could use that $100 myself. Like, I'm not rich. Is this available? Yes, it is. $150,000. I can't go that low. Can you go to 160? I can't. I still have to pay taxes on it. That was about this car, by the way. So, yeah, every car you buy, you're going to have to pay taxes on it unless you live in Montana or Alaska or do a Montana LLC. that's not our problem. Like, that's just how government works. So we don't offset the cost of the car by tax. Like, it's, sorry, welcome to living in America. You pay taxes. Beautiful car. Thank you. May I offer a free detail inside and out for trade for referral to friends and family? Yeah, that's an interesting and good on the hustle, but like I don't want to have to start referring people and whatever. It just becomes a pain in the ass. Do you accept trades? Possibly. And then ghosted. Why are you selling? It's a consignment car. I don't know why the owner is selling. His response, no thanks. Okay. Good afternoon and beautiful car. My name is Jaeger Parker. Jaeger Parker? I don't know. And I work with a brokering firm, Parkway Exotics. We have experience with selling exotics and have a client base that is always looking to add something cool to their collection. I'd love to take your car under contract and help you with a fast and easy sale. If you are interested, I look forward to hearing from you. You aren't smart because you didn't even do any research on the car to find out that we are a dealership. So anyway, I just said, nope. I'll give you 110 on a $150,000 car. No thanks. I like this one. Interested in selling at Barrett Jackson? No. Are you familiar with our events or Ferrari results? Yes. And I know how much you guys take as a commission. Definitely not interested. This one was really funny. So this guy's like, hey, do you have contact info you can share? I'm looking at an F1 360 in the hopes of conversion later. He was asking about this on our 430 converted Spider. And I was saying the conversions are all in with the clutch for $35,000. Are you the normal guy, supercar guy? And I'm like, yes, I am. He says, F off, haha, I watch your stuff all the time since your channel was tiny. It's so cool to see you get bigger and really get into the supercar game like you. I'm feeling like talking to someone famous. I said, haha, thank you. I'm definitely not famous. I'll give you 110, no thanks. Oh, this was really fascinating. Some guy reaches out to me, he says, hi, we are highly interested in adding this to our fleet. I bet you are. It has the potential to generate substantial revenue. I operate a sizable luxury and exotic car rental car company in Las Vegas, and we're currently seeking additional inventory for profit-sharing opportunities. If you're open to collaborating, please get in touch. We are a fully licensed and insured legal rental car company.
Blah, blah, blah. You gotta believe me.
And I said, LOL, no. He said, LOL, okay, thanks for responding. I said, if you'd like to add it to your fleet, you're more than welcome to buy it for $535,000 and take on the risk yourself. There's a thing going around now where companies are trying to get you to take your supercar and let them rent it out for you. Rob Freddy did some videos on this. Do not ever do that. That is the dumbest thing you can possibly do, and you are going to get screwed. Don't even do it. Tell them to f off. There is just no way that this will ever work out in your favor. This one was strange. $80,000 paid in full. $80,000 paid in full. Oh, like as opposed to $80,000 paid in payments? Like, what are you talking about? And I said, sure, because it's so absurd. And he says, please let me know, serious brr, and I'm in Cali. I said, well, you're clearly not serious because $80,000 is a joke offer. Well, there you have it. Apparently, listing a speciale does not mean that you are exempt from morons online. It is what it is. But anyway, it makes for some entertaining content, and I know you guys seem to like it. I would say, on average, we probably get at least 20 people asking stupid things about cars, but the Lamborghinis were like hundreds of people. Speciale was closer to like 50 stupid requests. What was fascinating to me is the number of views on that car were about 4 times higher than other Ferraris we list. Really fascinating to me because it's like there aren't 4 times as many people that can afford it. If anything, it's 4 times harder to afford this car, and it's 4 times less likely to get bought by someone. But there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to stupid people make stupid offers on the internet. If you happen to make a real offer and want to talk to us on any of the cars we have, well, send us an email, sales@ngsupercars.com. Honestly, that's probably the best way to talk to us about these sorts of things, and we know you're serious when you do that versus Facebook. But I know people are going to say, why do you even post things on Facebook? Well, believe it or not, we've actually sold a few cars through Facebook, so why not? It doesn't take that much effort on my part to just look at stupid responses, write up a 2-second response, and hit send. All right, guys, we will see you in the next video. We will be doing a lot of cool car stuff, so you're going to want to stay tuned. It's going to be sweet.